here are the main Uncharted movie and video game similarities and differences. The movie starts with the iconic airplane scene from Uncharted 3 and in game fashion puts us into the middle of action with no context. The movie uses the orphanage origin story for Sam and Nate. In the movie, Sam and Nate never choose the name Drake for themselves. It already was their family name. In the movie, both their parents committed suicide, while in the games, only their mother did and their dad left them at an orphanage. In the movie, Sam leaves Nate and escapes after they get caught by the police for trying to steal an old navigation map. In the game, they escape together and start a life of crime together. In the movie, Sam finds Sir Francis Drake's ring and leaves it to Nathan when he leaves him at the orphanage, while in the games, Nathan stole it from an exhibition when he was a teenager. In the movie, Nathan grows up leading a double life. He works as a barman and picks pockets as a hobby, let's say. He does well for himself, has a nice apartment, and is not in jail. While in the games, after escaping with Sam, he leads a life of crime with Sam and jail time is involved. In the movie, Sully knows and works with Sam for a long time even before meeting Nate. In the movie, Sully is looking for Nate after Sam disappears while they worked on a treasure hunt. They don't meet by chance like in the games. During most of the movie, Sully is a mistrusting and selfish partner to Nathan, unlike in the games where he mentors Nate and protects him at all costs. The movie uses Magellan's treasure as the main goal, which is a strong reference to the treasure of Henry Avery used in Uncharted 4. To find Magellan's treasure, 2 golden crosses are needed, a reference to the 2 crucifixes needed for Avery's treasure in the game Uncharted 4. Nathan and Sully decide to steal one of the needed golden crosses from an auction in Boston by cutting the power. In the games, the auction takes place in Italy. Sam is with them and the power cutting is an improvisation. In the movie, Nadine Ross is replaced by a character named Braddock. In the movie, Rafe is replaced by a character named Santiago Moncada. In the movie, Sully introduces Chloe Fraser to Nate as a partner and acquaintance of his, while in the games, it seems Sully never meets Chloe until the story of Uncharted 2. Chloe Fraser in the movie is really distrusting and double-crosses Nate and Sully more than once, while in the games, she is Nathan's trusted partner and saves him more than once. Nolan North, Nathan Drake's voice actor from the games, makes a cameo appearance. The location of Magellan's treasure ships is basically a replica of the location of Henry Avery's treasure in Uncharted 4.